You're now listening to Northview Royals.
3, 2, 1.
Let's fucking go. Cheers, son.
Cheers. Happy birthday for tonight, mate.
Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. So this is only the second time we've been face to face. Only the first time that it's actually just been mono a mono.
It is. It's nice.
But yeah, as Damon said, it's my birthday weekend this weekend. Mixed emotions. Hitting the big 3-0.
Would you say you've gone into like a third life crisis?
I mean, look, I've been told, and there's everyone that keeps having this conversation with me, and again, if, very unlikely, we have any female listeners, I've been told through scientific studies, actually, that females peak at 21 and males hit their prime at 30 years of age. So I'm about 5 days away
From being in your prime.
This is how I imagine it.
Yep.
On the 16th,
Yep.
it will be like any other day.
Yes.
Subpar. And then I'll go to bed
And wake up and it'll be St. Patrick's Day!
form some sort of cocoon, I can only imagine, and then wake up on March 17th, tall, dark, handsome, massive cock, just ready to take on the world.
Dick like a Burmese python.
Ready to take on the world in my prime. If it doesn't happen that way, I'm going to be really disappointed. So,
What's plan B?
become a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, coffee.
I'm honestly not sure. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I feel like we need to address the elephant in the room.
Which one?
There's a couple, but the big elephant in the room is, I believe I was going to be sideswiped in this podcast, but someone has undone all your hard work.
Yeah.
So I'll give my chain of events,
Okay.
and then you can elaborate.
Okay, definitely.
So last weekend, I had a very big weekend, another 30th for a very close friend of ours. So I didn't work on Monday. So Sunday, Monday, I was very much in recovery mode. I think it was on Monday, maybe Monday morning. My phone rang, no caller ID. I've gone, well, fuck, I ain't answering that. And then
No good ever comes from a phone call with no caller ID.
especially after you've had a big night.
Yeah,
it could be any number of people trying to get hold of you. But then a couple minutes later, a voice message came through. Very strange for a no caller ID to leave you a voice message.
Yep.
So obviously I've gone in. I've listened to the voice message. Can I play the voice message?
Do you have it?
I do.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just gotta put it on the speaker as I play it.
That'd be sick. I'd love to hear how this went.
Rightio. So. Oh no.
I think they started the speaker.
Hey Cameron, my name's Bo. I'm calling from The Bachelorette. We've started one of our applications and I'm just wondering if it's still something you were interested in completing. What I'll do, I'll drop you an email and then any questions you have, you can get me on there. But it'd be great to get your application back by the end of this week. Thanks so much, Cameron. Bye.
So if you missed that or if that doesn't come through,
Yes!
I think her name's Chloe from The Bachelorette. She's got a very strong accent, and that she saw my application come through, and that she was going to send me through an email, and she would like to get the application done by the end of the week just gone. I, just for everyone's understanding, never applied for The Bachelorette.
Well,
And the follow-up was I never got the email. So I'm going to throw the reins over to you.
okay, so
Because I feel like, I could be wrong, I feel like you might know a little bit more about this than I do.
I feel like I know 100% of everything left. Last podcast, we were having a bit of jokes and stuff, and we finished it. I'd had a couple of drinks. I went to bed. I laid down. Mrs. was already asleep. I thought, oh, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna do his application for him. The beauty about knowing someone for so long and just know, like, I know all your personal details. I know all your email, your phone, where you live, I know what your job is. I know everything. So I got halfway through it and got to the point where it was just, this is what I was planning to do for you, was to go, let's finish this application, because there's proper like questions that are like, what do you look for in a woman, or what's this, like all that sort of stuff. I did all the particulars, all the fluff shit that, you know, like isn't really anything.
Like what?
Just like your work, like all that sort of stuff.
I thought you meant the description.
But you can, so you can do, so obviously you can do like save and continue. So it still saves the application. You come back later date. So it must flag them that like, oh, we've got an applicant, and they must have gone, all right, here we go. Old Big Dick Willie over here. Check his socials, because I had to put your socials down.
Oh.
So they've found you and thought, oh fuck, he hasn't even finished the application, but we on. So now the ball is in your court.
Well, this is the thing, is that it's not in my court, because Chloe, I think.
I used your email because I haven't I think they want you to finish the application.
Because she said as you've heard, that I'll send you.
We can do it if you want.
I'll send you. Yeah, we'll see how much time we've got left on the episode. So.
Because it started getting into like real good questions of like, what do you look for in a partner? And these are things I wanted you to say.
But see, we had this conversation, right?
5'4".
And that's the thing. My biggest concern is that, like, if you go on there and they think they've found the girl of your dreams and she's 6'7", I don't need.
She's not going to be starting fucking power forward of the Brisbane Bullets.
So, off the back of the phone call and the thing, I did a little bit of investigating.
Okay.
And I've seen who the Bachelorette apparently is for this season.
And you're looking
And I'm out.
You're out.
I was all the way in, and then I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yep.
And now I think I'm all the way out.
Yeah, right.
So it's a rehash of a.
But okay, we know how these shows work. What if you go in purely just to boost yourself up a bit, and in the hopes of next year being
The Bachelor?
Yeah.
Or on Bachelor in Paradise, right?
Yeah, right.
Because this is what the boys at work said. They're like, fucking do it. You'd be like, don't go in there to win. Just go in there to get a bit of a branding about yourself. So, yeah, look, I don't know. I mean, look, I wasn't aware that you had to put the socials and all that in.
Oh, no, I did. That's how they found you.
We'll put it to a vote.
Definitely poll.
We'll put it to a vote. Do I continue? Because I'm not sure. I believe it doesn't start shooting or something till August or September. I believe. Did a little bit.
I didn't really look that much into it. I was drunk trying to make a bit of a gaff.
But it does say, obviously, I'd imagine if you become one of the final ones, you've got to be prepared that it could go for 12 weeks.
Holy fuck!
That's 12 weeks of love finding.
Where are they shooting?
Melbourne, I believe.
Oh,
so this is how they think they've exposed who it is, because one of the girls that has been on The Bachelor, was on Bachelor in Paradise, is moving to Melbourne. And one of her friends has done an interview and said, oh, she's got a lot on this year, both in and outside of work. And they've gone, she's the Bachelorette.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
And not your taste?
Look, I'm sure she's a lovely girl. Actually, I'll take that back. I fucking hated her when I watched Bachelor in Paradise.
How tall is she? Have you looked at her?
Looked
at her bio?
No, she's short. I think
tick that box.
So box 1 out of 57, she's on.
Oh, 57 for Cam.
just right.
See, this is where I wanted to get with like the real specifics. I just wanted to see you put your foot in it and just see how deep you'd go into that hole.
So what we'll do is we'll put it to a vote. We'll put it on the socials. Do I proceed with the application, or do I ejecto cedo? Hey, and if there's someone that's close to that community and has the inside goss as to exactly who it is, because there was 2 names tossed up.
Oh, okay.
One,
you're in.
The Grey White's a strong in.
You're in. Okay.
Option B, hard pass.
Okay.
Hard pass.
Okay. Do you know? Do they know beforehand?
See, that's the part that I've been unsure about the whole time. Like, do they go... So this is what I think has happened through talking to people, is that they've had a bunch of applications, and this would sort of follow up what you've been saying about they've flagged that it's been started and then they've reached out. Is that it's
But I think they'd cherry pick too. Like, I think they'd go through and be like, okay, the old Gronk from Tamworth probably isn't going to make it. But the old Great White over here.
Hey, just keep it down. Just keep it down. But I think, so doing a bit of research and stuff, I think what they found, and obviously I don't know the girl from Bar Soap, because it's potentially leaked who it is, they think that a lot of the contestants or applicants have requested to withdraw.
Ooh.
Yeah. So now they're going, okay, we need to
bump up numbers.
We need to go clay pigeon shooting.
Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah.
We need to bump up numbers.
But I'm going to go with the other thing, that they've just hunted me down.
100%,
and gone, hey,
man. Mate, you are A-grade quality beef right
this
here.
guy's a winner.
Yeah.
This guy's a winner.
I think you go in, man. I think. Look, man, you just never know who you're gonna meet, and maybe they just showed the wrong side of her so many times. Like every time,
But see, then
it was the wrong side of her.
exactly right. But see, this is where do you want to end up in a weird situation? Look at Harry and Meghan,
Yeah, I feel like they weren't on a dating reality show.
or were they called The Crown?
Yeah, that's loosely based.
So what? I'm not close enough to the Royals. Honestly, don't care what they've done for me lately. I'm not entirely sure. But what happens, right? If down the track they split, does he get to fucking ride back in like Simba in The Lion King and reclaim Pride Rock?
Fuck oath.
Like he's the younger one.
Yes.
Yeah. So if his brother fucking
No, they got to go through their dad first.
yeah, look what happened to Princess Diana.
Firstly, you can't say, look what happened to Princess Diana. The Queen has been ruling for like 60 fucking years. She's like 90 something. Charles is going to get a quick 15 in, and then it's going to go to William.
Yeah. So that
I think they skip Charles and go, look, for the better of everything, let's put a young fucking king in, lift the spirits. I mean, the worst tragedy that's happened to England is that cunt's hairline, but you put him in,
good grief.
and he is changing things.
What if they did like
They're taking over shit again
what if they did like a bachelor scenario
with.
for the king? Hey, let the people decide. You know what I mean? Or
I'd say Willie, Big Willie'd get it.
or better yet, do the Logan Jake Paul situation and make the brothers fucking scrap it out. You want the strongest one.
I think Will still got him.
You
I think-
reckon?
yeah, well, I mean, Harry let a chick get him out of the fucking royal family.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that happened.
So
We've seen this unfold in front of our eyes.
I mean,
But that- yeah.
Will's taking a lot of the brunt.
But
He was the older one when Mum died.
yeah, that's very true.
You know,
Because see, like that was my question, right? Was like, if tragedy, hey, COVID's around, bang bang, the Queen,
1, 2
Gone.
gone. Charlie,
Charles, gone, bang bang, just like that. Then what?
is Prince Philip still alive with his fucking evil eyes?
Something's happened to him
He's,
as well.
Yeah, he can't.
I'm not
he was
sure
never.
what.
He's not in line anyway. But I just want to make sure he's
He
gone.
got bitten by a funnel web on a camping trip. He's
Yep,
out too.
Yep, he's
bang
out
bang
as well.
bang. That's
bang
three
bang
in a row.
bang. 3. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Does he like the Lion King scenario, storming back across the fucking the desert?
All right. So if you're Harry, if you're Harry, right, and your brother suddenly becomes king, you want to be back. Like, I'm back.
Yeah.
But you want your kid to have a title, and that's the price.
I agree.
You give my boy and future kids a title, and the way they were portraying it was like he was going to come out looking like this tea towel, and he's coming out looking like that skull.
I mean, they went a little bit far.
They really did.
Like they went a little bit. Again, like I haven't really read too much into it, but I listened to enough podcasts to know that there was some racism getting thrown around.
Oh, the monarchy racist?
Crazy, right?
As Harry, you're back. You're all hands on deck. I'm there. I'm back in the family. I'm making decisions. Foot's on the pavement. Going out to third world countries. But my kid's got a title.
I was like, this is
Because if you think about it, we've just saved money on old fucking Liz. Old Phil's fucked as well. So there's easy money. Charlie's gone. There's 3 people.
and let's be
Camilla, she's basically a second string after Diana.
And let's be honest. What in a different world, what's Megan's timeline looking like? You know?
Oh, she's locked in.
No. I mean, like, if the Queen raises an eyebrow,
I think she's played it perfect.
you know what I mean?
I
Like
think she's played it perfect.
JFK, like this
Oh,
shit's
yeah, I
happened
know
in the
what you're
past. You know what I mean? Like,
I
old
think-
Megan going for a job.
I think it's a different
Boom,
time.
gone.
I think it's a different time. I think she's played her cards well. And if everything she said's true, that's fucked. And I wish her nothing but well.
Well, I feel like that. Look, I get that they're not part of the royal family anymore, but they just made $39 million from doing a podcast and 2 news stories. They haven't gone into poverty. Let's be clear. They're living in like the gated hills of
No,
LA
you know,
or something,
like we gave up everything, and all that was left is a small bit of money that my mother left to me. Just $37 million.
Legit. And then Spotify just
Pocket
paid
change.
Spotify just paid them 25 mil for the podcast, and then the news stories what 6 or 7 mil each.
They're Sussexes, bro.
And they're crying
They're
poor.
Sussex.
They're crying poor. What's the kid going to go to a public school? I think not.
Nothing wrong with public schools. I mean, I'm not sending my kid to public school. He's gone to private school.
Yeah, things
Because, you know,
things happen in public school.
that's exactly what happens in public schools.
But yeah, look, I'm just saying, like these in the world we live in. Next thing you go, bang, 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 Royals gone.
Man, I fucking...
Next thing you just
This,
see like,
okay, if you were like us, if you were to see that they have like a perfectly good person in the waiting, like William's been like groomed for this to unite people. Like he's young, he's never done a thing wrong. Like Harry was always the wild child because he knew he was never going to be in line. Will stuck out. He's done the hard yards. He lost the hair. Give him the crown.
this is what I envision at his when he gets. Do they get knighted as
Anointed?
being king?
Anointed?
Yeah, like when
Yep.
he comes out, gets presented, and then in the distance you hear like, man boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And here comes Harry riding in on a stallion. I'm back, baby.
I made it.
The boys are on. Let's go.
I think, like, if we have to spend another 20 years and the best part of Will's years are not as king and it's fucking Charles, that sucks.
So this is what I can imagine's happening in the Harry and Meghan house at the moment. Because what they've got a son, another one on the way. Is that right?
Oprah.
Is that right? They
I believe they have another child on the way.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
So they'll be sitting around the dinner table, right?
Oh, their poor dinner
in
table.
a couple of years' time, drinking out of their gold chalices and stuff like
Yep.
that. And then the question's going to come up. Dad, what happens when the Queen dies? There won't be a king. Idiots! There will be a king. I will be king. And it just replays.
Yep.
The Lion King was not. That was a documentary. That wasn't a fucking. This is what's going to unfold in front of our eyes.
Yeah, look, I just want...
Essentially, you've got Simba,
Mhm.
Nala,
Mhm.
Megan, and then their kids will be the equivalent of Timon and Pumbaa, right? Obviously, one being
Yeah, but Harry's not gonna be king.
One being darkest,
Wow.
but he will be. This
He's
is
not.
what I'm saying.
Harry won't be king.
He can be.
He's... You're going to have... We're not going to have just bang, bang. We're going to need bang, 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 bang.
Hey,
We got bang, 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 bang to get to Harry.
crazy thing
And
about
at the moment, he's not even there. It's Eugene. Princess Eugene.
crazy thing about revolvers, they hold 6 bullets, brother. You got 2 in the chamber, ready to go.
Fuck, man.
This is what's gonna happen.
I want Will. I don't want Harry.
I want the renegade.
Harry showed me his colours. You turn your back on family. You turn your back on racist family.
I mean, there's 2 sides to every argument, right? What I want is the rebuttal. I want the where they've come out and gone this. And
They didn't, but they were just like, we'll address it in house
yeah, just like
because it exists.
the Queen comes out. What are you gonna do?
She's like, we've still got the West Indies, so I don't know what you want from us.
Oh, great chat. So,
Mm.
we spoke about this a couple podcasts ago.
Okay.
We parked the challenges, but we're going to do a challenge together as one.
Okay.
Under this black tea towel, if you can see this, I've prepared the challenge.
Is it shots?
No,
I prefer shots.
it's horse semen shots.
Oh, cool.
So, we'll explain it after the fact. Ready?
Okay. I can't.
So these are toxic waste, hazardously sour candy.
Man, my young fella loves fucking sour shit. Like the warheads, like the fucking.
So warheads jacked up on horse steroids. Apparently, if you Google, this is the most sour candy that you can get on the market.
And how many do we have to eat?
So that's what's up for discussion. So let's open the bad boys up. They're obviously they're the size of like little warheads and stuff like that. There's also a choking hazard on here. Consuming more than one piece at a time may cause irritation to mouth.
Bro, why the fuck does this exist?
So it says consuming more than one piece at a time.
More than one? This thing's full.
The plan is that we're probably going to do 4 or 5 at once.
What? The fuck is wrong with you?
So, how are we going to determine how many we put in our mouths at once? That's the question.
I don't want to do any. Why are they different colours? Are they different flavours?
Yeah, I'm assuming the yellow one would be, lemon,
Oh, cool.
blue raspberry,
Watermelon.
black cherry.
No, definitely not black cherry is the
chili.
worst.
No. The green one's a jalapeno.
Yeah, chill out. No, man, black cherry is like medicine. I hate that flavour.
How many colours is there? 5? Red, yellow, blue, green and pink.
I don't know.
Do you reckon we can go one of each colour?
No, I don't. Do we have to finish it? Or just have it in our mouth?
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. This is a thing I always say to women. Are you gonna finish it or just have it in there?
Maybe this is a social experiment when they're all like, ooey. You're like,
Can we at least have a spit tin?
yeah, right here. This is what we're working with. So I reckon we can do one of each flavour.
I don't think we can do one of each.
Or what if we go 3?
I'm not doing that black cherry. That's medicine.
Okay, well, you can pick then. I'll do a black cherry.
Yeah, I'll do a watermelon.
We've both got to do lemon because I feel like
Okay.
lemon's known as
Shit.
being the strong one.
Lemon. This sucks, man. This is a shit.
And if I do a green one, you do a blue one.
What's the blue?
Blue raspberry.
And what's the green?
Apple. What do you want to swap? I'll do a blue one if you want.
Yeah, I'll go apple.
Alright. Sweet. So,
What are we starting? Purple? What did you do? Oh, you're not doing the lemon. Okay, righto.
so we going all 3 in the mouth at once?
Fuck. All right.
Yeah. So maybe rip them open first.
Yeah. This sucks. Why'd you do this? Why?
To be honest, I was at of all places that stock these, it's fucking Kmart.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, can't be too bad.
Exactly right. They've got to be the fucking best in. Fucking jeez, they're sticky and shit.
Oh, that enhances the flavour.
Enhance.
All right.
How'd you open it so hot?
I used my fucking fingers.
That was really impressive. I mean, this is.
They kind of look like strepsils.
Yeah, they're really good for your throat and stuff. I'm having a real hassle here opening them. Maybe I'm nervous. Maybe
You
my
are.
palms
You are.
sweaty.
Head noise, huge.
Oh, the black cherry. I feel like this one's gonna fuck me up.
We've got like those squenchers, like icebox out at work,
Yeah.
and they've got like a cherry one, and it tastes exactly like you know the medicine as a kid.
Yeah.
That fucking whatever the fuck it is sound. Oh my god, they look terrible. All
Oh
right,
yeah.
all 3.
Wait up. I'm gonna get a little video of this first.
This sucks. This is a
I mean, it's not great, is it?
no. Yeah. Oh.
we're going to do the Toxic Waste Challenge live on the podcast. I've got black cherry, lemon, and blue raspberry here ready to go. Damon?
I've got apple, watermelon, and lemon because I'm not doing that black cherry shit.
Let's see how we go, eh? You ready?
No, but
Stack them up. I'm going to stack mine up like a cheeseburger.
I'm just gonna. Can we just put them in our mouth?
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh my god, it's so bad. What the fuck is wrong with? I hate you so much.
When you swallow, it's really bad. It's in my nostrils. You're crying.
Yeah, I'm not fucking crying.
Ooh. I feel like I'm getting. Oop, not.
I feel like I want to swallow them all to make it stop. But it's like putting 4 dingers in your mouth.
Oh.
It's not really a good idea.
Oh. I feel like I'm feeling a bit of sourness.
Oh, yeah?
My nose is running. Oh. I think I'm good now.
Yeah, I think I made it. I made it
rode the
through.
wave.
I think we need more. Not anymore. I'm joking.
Shelve one.
I'll put one on my finger and you can shove it. For the podcast.
Well, that really caught me off guard, to be honest.
I did have a little bit of flu-like symptoms, but they're gone.
Yeah, right. Yum, yum. Wow.
That sucked. Right, what else you got for me?
Oh, made in Pakistan. Hey?
That makes so much sense.
Wow, fucking hell. I think that black cherry one really got me, eh?
Mm.
Oh, shit.
Well, how good is this though, right? What you said, consuming more than one piece at a time may cause irritation to mouth. The second sentence, sensitive individuals should not consume this product. What they should say is, if you're a bitch, don't eat it.
But it's like, if you, more than one may cause irritation. Pretty certain if you have one, it's going to cause a little bit of irritation. Wow. How good was that?
Not
eh?
good at all.
Oh. We good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay.
Back to whiskey.
We're back to it, eh? How good was that? That's great. I just can't ever taste anything again in my entire life.
Oh man, that sucked.
So what else is going on besides from that? You're building a house, actually.
I am, man. Walls starting to go up. I had to cut a tree down yesterday because my neighbour they want to put a fence in and the tree sits right on the boundary and they wanted to get a quote. And I was like, well, or we could just cut it down ourselves.
What's your first experience of your neighbours?
That's a great question, Cameron. Very, very nice. Very polite.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too polite.
My throat hurts a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. No. That's
What are they, Johos or something?
No, they're South African.
I was going to say a word that I thought meant South Africa, but it doesn't. It's a very offensive word in South African.
Please don't say it. We'll never be able to do this podcast again. No, they are very. They got a young fella who's like just a little bit younger than my youngest. So yeah, we'll see. But they they're putting a pool in, put a fence in, and it's just not at a good time for me in terms of.
Have you been having some wild weather up there? We got fucking hammered.
Yeah,
the other day.
they've sort of planned it well. Our builders, they sort of go in between days and whatnot. It happened real quick. All of a sudden, we had the slab down, and now we got the walls and shit. So should be good. Maybe in 2023 we'll be able to have Christmas or something there.
Fucking we got absolutely slaughtered by that weather the other week. And it's really sad, right? For anyone that has me on social media, you know how much I genuinely, I'm like burping, see, oh shit.
Oh man, it fucked me up.
Genuinely adore my dog, right?
Yep.
And he's really good. He goes and pisses outside, all that sort of stuff. I obviously didn't.
I'm calling bullshit.
Why?
Because I seen him chewing up the fucking architrave the other day.
Yeah, look, he's chewed some things. But
A lot of things?
He hasn't pissed anywhere.
But has he chewed a lot of
he's
things?
chewed 3 skirtings. That is it. And a coffee table. 4 corners of the coffee table.
All 4?
All 4 corners of the coffee table.
Anything else?
Not at this stage. Oh, just
Clothes?
Socks.
Yeah.
Just socks. But so during the storm, and it probably comes back to me as well. He's still a puppy, right? Really big thunder and lightning storm.
Oh, yeah, dogs
Huge,
hate that shit.
Massive. But usually, like, I'll leave the door open and he knows to go to the toilet before we go upstairs to go to bed.
Yep.
So big storm, went to bed, and in the middle of the night, I heard him moving around.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, fuck, maybe he's just restless or whatever. And I'm really tired. And I heard, like, you know when you hear something, you go, oh, it sounds like the dog's pissing. And you go, nah, the dog wouldn't piss in the bedroom because it knows better than that, right? I feel like my tongue's bleeding.
I feel like my tongue's bleeding.
It's just like fucking blood running in my face. So anyway, I've gone, nah, something's not right here. So I've turned the light on. And I've never seen anything like this before in my life, right? I'd imagine what's happened is he's gone, fuck, forgot to piss before we came upstairs, got to piss. I know that if I piss in this bedroom anywhere, I'm going to get fucked up. So he's obviously nervously pacing around the bedroom trying to find somewhere safe to piss. But as we've all experienced, there's a few little drops start coming out.
Okay.
So
he left a running track.
he's literally started dripping piss
Oh.
whilst walking literally figure eights around every square fucking foot of carpet in the bedroom until finally he's gone, I can't hold it anymore. So I've turned the light on. And you know when you were a kid and you were out playing in the garden and the snails used to leave those like silky tracks on the concrete?
Yeah, yeah.
He had left a fucking piss trail through the whole bedroom. Literally not seen a thing like it in my life, and then pissed in the corner over there. It literally looked like kids had been sitting there with their Matchbox cars, just fucking running piss through the carpet everywhere.
Like when you crack a tin of paint on the back of a ute and just drive.
Literally.
Just everywhere.
Like immediate fury overtook my body. And then 2 seconds later, the fury disappeared with absolute wonder as to how the fuck the dog had just done it.
And then after that, my eyes started welting from the smell and stench.
It was insane. Insane. I wish I took a picture of it, but it was literally about 2:30 a.m. in the morning. I was like, this is...
And you were hurting?
Yeah, it was a tough time.
I've got a story which will lead into a bit of the question time.
What do you got for me?
Bit of a segue. A lad I work with, we were sitting out at work the other day, and on Triple J they had like call in and shit, and they were saying like, how do you smuggling things into festivals and stuff. He goes, yeah, I've smuggled, they were ringing up people. I've smuggled a bottle of alcohol in my pants. Yep, cool. Chicks ring up in my purse, blah, blah, blah. One guy rings up and he goes, fucking, I've smuggled some stuff into a festival using my foreskin.
Oh, come on.
And they're like, what? Yep. He goes, yeah, I took a bit in. Yep, cool. Right, guys, have a good day.
This is the old kid's fairy tale again, isn't it?
And
I'll
I'm
fucking crumple foreskin.
Yeah, and I'm like, but it was real. Like he gave a bit and then was like out of the conversation, and then like pretty much had to go. And like, right, cool. And we're driving.
Wait, was it? Oh, this was at work.
Yeah, I was at work.
Dialed into the radio.
Yeah, no. The radio. We were listening to the radio,
yeah,
and that come up. Anyway, so we're driving and shit, and I go, oh yeah, fuck, man, that's hectic. Smuggling shit in your foreskin. And I just threw the one line out of, fuck, I wonder how much shit you could smuggle in there, like if you had to get in. And without missing a beat, he said 15 dingers. And I turned and said, well, he goes, no, I've done it. And I was so baffled that for about 8K, we drove in silence. Now, my question is to you, How much do you really? How many different objects do you think you could smuggle in places using
in places?
Anyway.
I was going to say because I can't answer that question because I've of the other variety.
You the old German army helmet head.
Exactly right. But I have seen a friend of ours. You also know him as well, whose flaccid penis looks like fucking Snuffleupagus's nose. It looks like fucking Gonzo's fucking and not penis, pure skin. I would challenge to say that maybe someone like that. You know how you get when you go to the bottle-os, they've got the little like throwdown bottles of the straight liquor.
See, this is what I want to hear. Yes, okay.
I reckon I've seen a man's penis with that much foreskin that he could
Like a little
smuggle in.
15 ml bottle.
Yeah, I reckon
Or
he
whatever
could
it is, yeah.
comfortably smuggle that in.
And like a bit of tape, MacGyver it in.
Easy.
Yep.
Easy.
Yep,
So
sweet.
that gives you about that much leeway of playroom.
Man, that's a whole dick to me.
You've got a whole dick of room to play with.
That same guy that I work with was bored on Christmas holidays and a little bit on the other variety of being sober and not sober,
Right.
and decided to message Dr. Carl on Instagram and asked him if he could tell him how to make speed using household products.
How'd that go?
Yeah, he replied. But I'm thinking it was like one of those generated messages. He said, yeah, go down to your local depot and you'll be able to get it. No.
Wow. I reckon, yeah, I don't know. I remember like kids used to come up with crazy shit even when we used to.
Bro, you got them COVID symptoms after
Oh,
those fucking
fucking-
toxic waste fucking things.
Well, they're from Pakistan.
Yeah, well, there you go.
What, bat blood? Is on
Yeah.
the, no, I'm just...
Yeah.
I remember a story, right? And again, like you know, like stories always get a little bit fabricated when you're growing up
Yep.
because the story happened, but they used to tell stories about people smuggling drugs into festivals to try and deter you. And then drugs. But I remember, and you probably heard this a couple times before, that when we were sort of coming into that stage of festivals and stuff, there was a story floating around of a guy that smuggled in a whole sheet of acid.
Yeah, that's
under-
right.
under
his
his
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah, and he sweated.
Yeah, but because he was sweating, the pores opened and he absorbed the acid into the pores of his skin and thought he was a glass of carrot juice.
Yeah, that guy became Diplo.
Yeah, so everyone that was coming near him, he thought they were going to knock him over because he was a glass of carrot juice and stuff like that.
Is there anything wrong with that? Is what I want to ask.
I don't. Fuck no. That would have been a whale of a time. He probably became a famous painter. It's probably Van Gogh. So what's the plans tonight? Am I allowed to know?
We are going somewhere for dinner,
Yeah.
which you know where we're going.
Yeah, I know where dinner is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, we're going to celebrate you turning 30.
Fuck yeah. Celebrate me turning tall, dark, and handsome.
Celebrate me gaining a couple of inches.
Fuck yeah. And I'm not talking about my height.
We are. But we're also talking about girth and length.
Easy. Is that us? We done?
I think so.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.